I woke up the morning I came back from Afghanistan as a platoon leader, literally in a foxhole in a rice paddy on a terrace side of an Afghan mountaintop. We'd been in a gunfight the night before. I've been wearing the same clothes for about a week and a half. I pulled my platoon out of that mission very early before dawn, so we all get in a bunch of Humvees and drive in the dark through a series of Afghan villages back to a very small fighting camp, where I was able to wash my face really quickly and jump on a Chinook, jump on a helicopter at a small landing zone, and then fly down a series of valleys to a large air base in the center of Afghanistan. And I got to spend about, 6 hours at that base, turned in my weapon, jumped on a C-130, took that airplane to Germany, and immediately got on a chartered commercial flight that took me and a flight full of other guys, all wearing camouflage uniforms, all fresh from the field for the most part, to Atlanta. So we get off this aircraft, and all of a sudden, here you are, you've been with the same intimately tight brotherhood of 25 to 30 men who faced everything you can face together for the last 8 months. Now I'm by myself. I'm still with a bunch of other military guys who've gotten to know each other. But then you reach the last security checkpoint where you're going to rejoin the mainstream of the American air travel system. And one by one, we pass through the security belt, and these guys in camouflage start to head off individually in different directions. In my case, I got on an airplane. Now I'm the only guy wearing fatigues on this aircraft. I probably smell terrible because, again, I woke up that morning in a foxhole. And I get off the aircraft in Washington, D.C., and when you deploy to a place like Afghanistan, you don't bring civilian clothing. You don't bring anything but your combat equipment with you. And so I had to go buy clothes. I had to go buy everything I was going to need for the next 2 weeks in D.C. So I head out in my uniform and walk into the first clothing store I see, and then there I am in desert fatigues and jump boots and an airborne beret. And this very fashionable young woman behind the desk asks me where I got that outfit. She's really into it. She wants to get it. She thinks I must have gotten it in New York because it's too trendy for DC. I had absolutely no idea that it was a uniform or anything else. And this was 2005, so the country had been at war for a couple of years. It's a very strange experience. You go from being part of an intimately bonded collective organization with a mission, with people you know, with a common culture, to being very isolated in a society that, the daily lived experience of the country and the daily lived experience of war are two incredibly different things. And there you are back at the mall with the rest of America trying to get by. So it can be a pretty interesting experience.